But now let's take that. Let's kind of extend that though. When it comes to government involvement, when it comes to all the things that have gone on in the last several years, and economics, we're having a large push for debt forgiveness. We're having a large push for universal health care. We're having a large push for let's tax the uber rich at 90% and let them pay for everybody else's stuff. All of this is now. This is a national conversation. And I'm not gonna hammer on millennials, but I'm saying when you're a young person, and this is all you've heard, though. Mm-hmm. Right? This is all you've heard. Then of course it makes some sense. But there are a couple of things here that we've got to figure out, and one is somebody always pays. Mm-hmm. Right? So if you mandate a $4, go back to our first topic. If you mandate a $4 an hour pay increase per employee for grocery stores,
money,
somebody has to pay for that now. In their world, they say, well, the grocery store can pay for it. And the grocery store says, no, well, we're going to pass that back along, and eventually all those people are going to pay for this, and we're going to have to make adjustments because somebody always pays. That's the bottom line.
There are a few truly universal rules to economics. Isn't that one of them?
Which
one are you referring to?
The one that says someone always pays.
There's no such thing as
a free lunch.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Somebody always pays. Now, even if someone claims bankruptcy, and there may be a time when someone needs to go bankruptcy. There may be a circumstance, but just understand, somebody had to pay.
And
somebody had to eat that cost, and in essence, had to pay. And that's what's getting lost in all of this is somebody has to pay. And the people who have to pay may at some point say, we're not sure we want to pay all of this.
Or it'll come to a point where they say, we can't.
Yeah, we can't pay all
We can't pay this anymore. Yeah. And now you have nothing.
And a companion is you say something long enough and loud enough, people begin to believe it. And that is certainly the case. I feel that we have a need in this culture for something beyond a discussion of who's going to pay for it. There needs to be a discussion of who's responsible for it.
Actually, the sad thing is we're at a point not where we're asking who's going to pay for it. We're having to just try and convince people someone's going to pay for it.
But that's a given. It's just not being said. Somebody has to pay for this.
But people don't know that.
And that's my point. Even putting this into spiritual terminology, into the Christian faith terminology, grace is not free. Mm-hmm. It cost. Now, there was a price paid. Mm-hmm. There was a debt paid. Now, I may have been the beneficiary. I was the beneficiary of that payment. But make no mistake about it, the payment was made. He paid a debt. Mm-hmm. So the debt always has to be paid. It doesn't just go away. It doesn't just absorb. And once we recognize that, then we appreciate differently the cost. We appreciate differently the price. We appreciate differently the payment. And maybe we appreciate differently the idea of what it means when we say someone else needs to pay for my debt.